Hello guys, welcome back to Pause and welcome back to Planet Coaster and welcome back to Clapboard Studios, our movie studio park that we're building using the Studios Pack DLC. So in the last episode we did a little bit more work on the outside of our new horror themed attraction, which is now called Bloodsoak Manor. This is a fictional ride in our fictional universe of movies that is based around a haunted mansion style ride. The ride system that we're using in here are two of the Tower of Terror style drop ride systems, and this is basically the start of the facade to this ride. So as I've mentioned in previous videos, we've got a little graveyard scene out here. It's all still very much a work in progress, as you can see by the building. Everything is a work in progress out here, as is the path into the area as well. So it's all very early days. But this is the entrance path, and the exit path goes off that side. There's going to be a lot more stuff going on around here. The building's going to have a lot more work done to it to disguise the fact that there's these massive towers sticking out the top, but we'll work on that as we get through. And as I've mentioned already, the general idea for this ride is that this mansion is old, it is decayed, it's derelict, and this hole in the side of it has been here for quite some time, hence the build-up of dirt and trees around it, and this is the way you are sneaking in to this mansion. And then this hat, which is the focal point of the main entrance way here, is going to form quite a unique element to the storyline in this ride. So that's something we're going to work on today as we get into the build, as we're actually going to start working on some of the ride scenes over in our towers just over here, which we finished boxing in the last episode to give this a little bit more of a realistic look. Again, all this is going to be hidden. You're not going to see any of this. Every single bit of this queue line is going to be hidden. Everything is going to be hidden away. But just for realism purposes, we've boxed all this in. So the way it's going to work is each of these scenes, each of these levels here will have its own scene based around this ride. And there are going to be floors in this mansion, in this house. And then finally you have a big drop all the way down to the bottom. So that's generally how it's going to work, and like I said, today's episode we're going to do a little bit of work on some of these scenes. So let's jump into a time lapse, and yeah, let's get started on this Bloodsoak Manor attraction. Okay guys, right then, so let's talk through what we've done in the first scene today, and I want to talk through a bit of the storyline. So the very first scene, as you come up the first lift from the station, brings you into this corridor just here. So as you can see in the distance, there is something in the mist right over there. So as you come down, as you can see, there's some random portraits on the wall. These are just using stock weird photos that I found a while ago on the old Google. There's a couple of blowy windows as you come down. There's a bit of a thunder and lightning effect as you get closer and closer, with the noise of the thunder getting louder and louder as you get down the corridor. Just being lit by candlelight as you come down to give it that eerie feeling. And then just as you get to the end, just here, the end of the corridor, there is the hat. So again, it's just there, no explanation just yet, but just so you know, that hat, there's something a little bit odd about it, just there in the middle of the corridor. So this is where we start our first scene of the ride, just down this corridor just here. I think it's come out quite well. Obviously what I'm going to do off camera is duplicate the whole scene into the other side of the other tower. So I'm only going to do each scene once, as they're both going to be exactly the same. So yeah, that's the first scene done. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know how you think we're getting on so far. But this is scene number 1 done, and I think it looks quite good. I'm liking the effect so far. I want to do it as a whole scene, just to give you the idea of where we are going with it. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like down below, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be plenty more content coming soon from this build and the rest of our park here in Planet Coaster. So thank you ever so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.